Magazine news and gossip. What happens when a beloved star suddenly faces danger on set? What does it mean for friendship when an accident brings two people closer than ever? And how do you find solace in the midst of fear and pain? Last night, fans of the incredibly talented Demet Özdemir were left breathless after hearing shocking news. The star of the hit series Esref Rüya suffered a terrible accident while filming, and what followed will leave you stunned. A night of uncertainty. Demet Özdemir's set accident. It started like any other day on the set of Esref Rüya, a whirlwind of excitement, intense preparation, and the ever-present energy of a film set. Demet Özdemir, the show's star, had been working tirelessly, diving deep into her character, embodying every emotion with her unparalleled talent. However, the night took an unexpected and terrifying turn. Amid the chaos of shooting, an accident occurred that sent shockwaves through the entire production. The details surrounding the accident remain unclear, but reports suggest that a malfunctioning piece of equipment may have caused the unforeseen disaster. According to some crew members, Demet lost her balance, stumbled, and fell, hitting her head on a nearby object. The impact left her motionless for a brief moment before an urgent call was made to the medical team. The atmosphere on set was thick with panic as everyone scrambled to ensure Demet received the immediate care she needed. Within minutes, paramedics arrived at the scene, and preparations to rush Demet to the hospital began. As the ambulance sped off, the entire cast and crew followed behind, all visibly shaken, unable to hide their concern for their star. Demet's condition was serious enough that she needed immediate medical attention, and a wave of anxiety swept over the set as her fate hung in the balance. Yaman's heroic support, a friend in need. As the news of Demet's hospitalization reached one of her closest friends, Yaman, there was no hesitation. The bond between Can and Demet, forged through years of friendship and their iconic partnership in Erkensikas, has always been undeniable. So when he heard that Demet had been rushed to the hospital, there was no question. He immediately booked a private flight to Istanbul. The journey was not one of luxury or relaxation. It was driven by a single, powerful motive: to be by Demet's side. Can's heart raced as the plane touched down in Istanbul, the tension palpable in every minute of his flight. As soon as he arrived, he rushed to the hospital, determined to stay by Demet's side no matter what. In the sterile halls of the hospital, Can was met by security, medical staff, and an anxious crowd, but none of that deterred him. His mind was solely focused on one thing: Demet. He quickly navigated through the maze of hospital corridors, each step quickening his heartbeat. Would she be okay? What was her condition? His concerns were mounting, but he kept his composure, knowing he needed to be strong for Demet. Can finally arrived at her room, entering to find Demet lying unconscious, but stable. The sight of her, pale and still, left him breathless. Yet there was no time to waste. He approached her, gently taking her hand and sitting beside her. He promised himself he wouldn't leave her side, not for a second. The emotional night, tears, comfort, and unspoken bonds. The hours that followed were a roller coaster of emotions. As Demet slowly regained consciousness, Can remained by her side, offering a sense of calm in the midst of her fear. For Demet, waking up in the sterile, quiet hospital room, the sight of Can sitting there was both a relief and an emotional trigger. She had always known he would be there for her, but seeing him there, in the flesh, brought tears to her eyes. As Demet wiped away the tears that had threatened to fall, she couldn't help but say, "Having you here means everything to me. This night, having you by my side, gives me such peace." Can's heart swelled with emotion, and without hesitation, he responded, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you always." It was in that quiet, vulnerable moment that the true strength of their bond became clear. It wasn't just the shared memories of Erkensikas or their years of friendship. It was the deep, unwavering trust they had built over time, the kind of trust that only becomes stronger in moments of crisis. Can didn't just come to the hospital because of their past work together. He came because Demet was more than a co-star. She was a close friend, someone who had been by his side through thick and thin. the history of two stars, Yaman and Demet Özdemir's journey. For those who have followed Can and Demet's careers, it's no surprise that their connection runs deeper than just on-screen chemistry. The duo first rose to prominence together in 2018 with the smash hit series Erkensikas, Early Bird. The show captured the hearts of millions, and not just because of its compelling plot, but because of the undeniable energy between Can and Demet. Their camaraderie, both on-screen and off, made them one of the most beloved couples in Turkish television. Though the series ended years ago, the bond between Can and Demet has never wavered. Despite being busy with separate international and national projects, they have always supported each other, celebrating one another's successes and cheering each other on from afar. However, the tragic accident that Demet faced reminded everyone of the strength of their connection, a connection that wasn't just professional, but deeply personal. The night of Demet's accident and Can's unwavering support proved something undeniable. True friendship transcends time, distance, and even career paths. In an industry where relationships often feel fleeting, the one between Demet and Can is a rare gem, genuine, loyal, and unshakable. Demet's recovery, from fear to strength. As the night passed and morning light began to filter through the hospital window, Demet started to feel the fog of fear lift. Her head still throbbed from the accident, but the constant presence of Can by her side helped soothe her fears. Doctors had reassured her that while the injury wasn't life-threatening, she would need rest and recovery before returning to work. For Demet, knowing she was supported by her loved ones, especially Can, made all the difference. She couldn't thank him enough for his selflessness. As she reflected on the events, she whispered, "Your presence, Can, has made all the difference. I couldn't have done this without you." Can, ever the comforting presence, replied with a reassuring smile, "You're strong, Demet. You've always been strong, and I'll always be here, no matter what." It was this exchange that captured the essence of their relationship, one of deep respect, unwavering loyalty, and enduring friendship. As Demet recovered, she was determined to return to set and continue working on Esrafuria. She would take the necessary time to heal, but nothing would stop her from returning stronger than before. The fans react, outpouring of support. News of Demet's accident quickly spread across social media, sparking an outpouring of love and support from her dedicated fans. The hashtag DemetViken became a trending topic, with fans posting heartfelt messages of encouragement. Many praised Can for being there for Demet, and some even shared their hopes for a future project with the iconic duo. On Twitter, Instagram, and various fan forums, thousands of messages flooded in. Yaman's support for Demet proves what true friendship looks like. These two are meant to be together, not just on screen, but in life. The public's reaction was overwhelming. It wasn't just about the accident. It was about the love and care Can and Demet showed for each other during such a vulnerable moment. Fans were thrilled to see the depth of their bond and hoped to see them reunite on screen in the future. The final reflection, a lesson in true friendship. Demet's accident, though terrifying, became a defining moment for both her and Can. While the danger may have passed, the lesson from this night remains clear. True friends stand by each other, no matter the circumstances. For Demet and Can, this shared experience only strengthened their relationship and deepened the admiration their fans already had for them. As Demet prepares for a swift recovery and a return to her beloved set, there is no doubt that this night will remain etched in both their hearts forever. It's a reminder that in times of crisis, the people who truly care for us are the ones who are there, through thick and thin. And for Demet and Can, that bond is unbreakable. Magazine news and gossip will continue to bring you the latest updates on Demet Özdemir's recovery and the future of her career. Stay tuned for more heartwarming stories of friendship, love, and resilience from the stars you love.